In the United States, the fastest growing segment of society is the 85 and older age group. It is expected to triple from 6 million individuals in 2014 to 18 million by the year 2040. When we look at the number of individuals over the age of 65, we find that there are 46.2 million Americans. This represents 14% of the population, or an astounding 1 in 7 individuals. As we have examined before, as a result of medical technology, the human lifespan is increasing dramatically. The current life expectancy in the United States is 78.7 years. If we follow the current trend, this means that humans will average 100 years by the year 2040. When it comes to aging, there are indeed distinct differences in gender. Women tend to live an additional 2.6 years longer than men. This in turn translates to more elderly men being married than women in their later years. And fortunately, half of older women over the age of 75 live alone. When it comes to utilizing healthcare services, a 65-year-old individual uses 4 times as much as someone in their 20s. Additionally, someone over the age of 85 uses 3 times as much as someone who is 65. Will we be able to continue to afford such a maldistribution? Only time will tell. Zero population growth for a country is realized with the number of deaths equal that of the number of births. Immigration does play a role, but it is quite small when compared to birth rate. In less developed countries, the infant mortality rate is high enough that couples need to have several children in order to ensure that they live to adulthood. As a result of modern medicine, we have a very low infant mortality rate, and as such, a replacement model of reproduction is no longer needed. Additionally, in developed countries, children are actually financial liabilities instead of assets as they were in agrarian-based societies. When farming was the norm for families, many children were needed to work the farm and maintain family life. Today, in our technologically advanced society, many couples postpone having children, and often they may even forego having children altogether. It is difficult to have a child in today's modern society. Parents miss work, children utilize resources, and expenses for raising children are growing astronomically. In essence, what does zero population growth mean for the country? As we have mentioned before, many of our programs designed to provide for the elderly are supported by working individuals. If you have less individuals being born and more individuals living longer, eventually the system becomes unbalanced and there simply will not be enough income to support current levels of spending. In the United States, the current growth rate is 0.7%. By means of comparison, in the year 1950, the growth rate was 2%. It is currently estimated the United States will reach zero population growth by the year 2050. Can we afford such a dramatic shift in such a short time period? Only time will tell.